Yo, what's up YouTube? How you guys doing? It's me, EMKWAN. Welcome back to another vlog here on EMKWAN TV. Peace and blessings all out there. I hope you're all doing well and dandy. So, yesterday I asked you guys to send me through your questions and comments on Snapchat, and I have been inundated with tons and tons of snaps. I'm going to share them with you in a moment. But just a quick reminder, I vlog every Wednesday and Sunday on this particular channel, so that's the schedule. Anyway, back to the Snapchat Q&As. So, you know, Q&As are one of the most often requested type of videos that you guys ask me to do, and then I've been asked to do the Snapchat Q&A a number of times. And it's really interesting because I've not done a Q&A in a long time. The last one that I did was with Bila, and we haven't done one since. So this is going to be really interesting. Now, just to give you an idea of the amount of questions that have come in, just take a look at that. Look at that. It just goes on and on and on. It's insane. But what I want to try and do is I want to try and get through as many of these as possible. I haven't opened any of them. I think one or two by mistake. So yeah, I'm hoping there's no inappropriate stuff or anything. Thank God for editing. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with Ahmed Chirani.
Alright, EMKWAN, my question to you is when was the last time you visited Pakistan? Since you're Pakistani, I'm asking this question.
This is like such an interesting question because a lot of people are confused about my ethnicity, like where I'm from and all that stuff. My parents are from Pakistan and I was born and raised in the UK. Now, I have been to Pakistan like probably, how many years ago? I've been married 5 years, so 3 years before that, actually a bit longer, probably about 10 years. Like, I have no idea the exact time. I need to check with my mom and dad. It's roughly about 10 years, I think. The last time I went to Pakistan, I went for a family wedding, so it's been a long time. This is a question from Leicester bin Talal, Dubai or Abu Dhabi. I think the text ones I'm just going to read out. I live in Abu Dhabi, team Abu Dhabi, but Dubai has a lot going for it, so I do enjoy going to Dubai. This is a message from Jamil Mia. Salam bro, just wanted to ask, what do you work as in Dubai? Okay, so again, this is like a really often asked question. As far as my job is concerned, I've already addressed this before in the first Q&A. I work as a lecturer, but I also am a consultant, and I work with social media and advising brands and working with agencies, so on and so forth. So that's really what I do here. And I make YouTube videos, and I don't know if that's classed as a job now, but a lot of people call themselves YouTubers. Next question, MB. Yo, EMKWAN, what job did you want to do when you were young? Interesting question. What job did I want to do when I was young? I think when I was younger, I really didn't have like a clear idea of a job. Like my dad he's a natural therapist, so I thought I'd go into something health related. I kind of trained as that, but yeah, it didn't go according to plan. To do a ton of things when I was young. I wanted to be an actor at one point. I wanted to be a scientist, like all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, I am doing what I'm doing now. Next one is from, let's go to Hadi. 1 second.
The UK to the UAE. Why did you come to live here? Please feature me on your... Who inspired you to do tech reviews, and why did you move from the UK to UAE? Peace and blessings. Alright,
Hadi, this is for you. I'm going to answer two of your questions, but they're both in one. So the first question was, why did I move out here? I moved out here because I got a job offer. If you go all the way back to the first kind of videos on my channel, you will see me explain. It's like a 10-minute video why I'm leaving the UK, why I'm coming out to the UAE. That's the reason why I came out. Who inspired me to make tech videos? I think my boredom inspired me. Like, there wasn't one particular person. What ended up happening was I started off making tech videos on EMKWAN Project, which was my first channel on YouTube. And I did that because I managed to figure out how to get BBC iPlayer on a BlackBerry device without having to use like complicated software. At that time, you had different screen sizes, you had to adjust, amend, all that kind of stuff. And I managed to find a hack, which I found on a forum, which was publicly available, but nobody in the BlackBerry community had kind of used that hack. It was actually a hack for the iPhone. So that's the first video that I made, and it was very, very successful. Right, next question.
My question to you is, if you had the chance, would you rather go back and live in UK or stay in the UAE?
Ooh, Ooh, I'm gonna be careful how I answer this one, because there'll be some people that I might upset back in the UK. To be honest with you, look, we've got a life out here in the UAE. I love the UAE. Every time I go back to the UK, I come back with an immense sense of pride and, you know, just love for this place. The UAE has given both me and my family, which is Bila and Zain, baby Kwan, a ton of blessings and a ton of opportunities as well, which I didn't have back in the UK. At the moment, I want to be in the UAE. I can't be a permanent resident here, and I'm not sure I really do want to be, because at the end of the day, I come from the UK. That's really where my home is, essentially. So I would like to go back at some stage, perhaps live between the two places at some stage. That's also an idea. Right, next one is from EKKZ_24.
Hey EMKWAN, would you rather prefer England or Dubai for its currency? Why?
All right.
Hey EMKWAN, what's life like in the UK compared to life like in Dubai? And why do you prefer Dubai so much?
Alright, he sent in quite a few questions, so I'm gonna talk about what's life like between Dubai, Abu Dhabi, UAE and the UK. There's a big difference. Couple of things, like in the UK, you have to do a lot for yourself, and like, yeah, just the quality of life is a little more difficult. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's not a bad difficult. Actually, I think in the long term it's better for you, because, you know, for example, you have to take public transport. Being an expat out here, we're kind of spoiled. We don't have to worry about certain things. Right, the next question is from Traveler25.
Hi EMKWAN, what's the one thing that you look forward to coming home to every day? Thanks.
Right, what do I look forward to in terms of coming home every day? Definitely Bila and Zain. If I could have a choice of going out to a massive VIP event and staying home and watching like a movie with Zain and Bila, I would choose the movie with Zain and Bila. And I think I've become more like this as I've got older. I just enjoy spending time at home, really, if I'm honest. And that's one of the reasons why I don't attend very many events as well. The events have to be really serious enough for me to leave my free time and go to them. Right, we got a question from Maz. Hi EMKWAN, a new Abu Dhabi tour video will be highly appreciated. Yes, I am going to do a tour video of Abu Dhabi. I'm working with Abu Dhabi Tourism at the moment with a few other entities, and we're going to put something epic together, so do stay tuned to that. Here's the next one from AGK70035. Here it is. Are you a Muslim? Alhamdulillah, I am a Muslim. I'm kind of always surprised when I get asked this question, because I kind of mention certain things which are Muslim related. I don't focus too much on my religion, and I do that because religion can be quite a polarizing thing. And you know, especially in the day and age that we live in, when it comes to politics and religion, people can switch off completely, or people can just make wrong assumptions pretty quickly. So for that reason, I don't purposely kind of like talk about my religion. And when I went back to the UK recently, I got questioned about this from a few people. People wanted to know why I don't kind of promote more of the fact that I'm a Muslim YouTuber. The reason for me personally is that I don't feel like my religion needs to be something that you, the viewers, should judge me by. The content is what really matters. If you look at my content, whether it's on the tech channel or whether it's on the vlog channel, it's really kind of more important for me to put out good quality content that transcends certain barriers. You should be able to be inspired by my videos regardless of your background, your creed, your religion. So that's one of the reasons why I don't you know, like in your face promote the fact that I'm a Muslim YouTuber, which I am. What I want people to be inspired by or kind of take away from my video is less about what I believe and more about what I am. Next question is from a really cool guy called Ali Dhanji. I've been chatting to him recently on Snapchat. Very nice guy. Let's read what he says. He says, "Thank you, bro." That's probably for a message that I sent earlier on. You're welcome, bro.
What's the best part of your YouTube channel?
Alright, I didn't hear that, so I'm gonna do that again.
What's the best part of your YouTube channel?
Okay, I think you said, what's the best part of a YouTube channel? The best part is actually interacting with you guys, like actually seeing how many of you are engaging and taking part. For me, that is always awesome because you know, it makes me feel like what I'm doing is, you know, adding value to your lives in some way, whatever way it might be. It's also awesome when you bump into people. Like when I was back in the UK, I bumped into a number of different people. There's a guy who's driving the car, stopped the car when he noticed me and Zayn, and I love your videos and thank you for this and thank you for that. And it's inspiring, and that's a big part of what I enjoy about having a YouTube channel. Right, the next question is, please could you keep me anonymous in your vlog? I will do. I actually said your name, but I can edit it out. As you already know, I'm a big fan of you and your wife. You're both very inspiring. My question is, how did you meet and what advice would you give to someone who's looking to get married? Jazakallah khair. Right, this question is, you won't believe the number of people that have asked this question. Me and Bila will make a follow-up video about this in terms of how we met and just kind of like general advice about marriage. And we'll make that in a separate video, so do stay tuned for that. Right, here is a question from Hassan.
My question is, would you ever consider moving back to the UK?
Right, Hassan is another YouTuber. I mentioned him in a previous vlog when I went out to meet him. HSN Vlogs, go and check him out. I'll link him down below. He's asked a question that's I kind of already answered. Would I ever consider going back to the UK? Yes, I will at some stage. I'd like to go back to the UK. Okay, this question is from Sami. How come you don't show Baby Kwan's face? The reason we don't show his face is because we feel that he is too young to be exposed on YouTube. Both me and Bila, we kind of sat down and we spoke about this, and we didn't feel it would be fair on Zayn to expose him to that at such an early young age. And you know, maybe later on when he gets older, when he's a bit more aware, then we can kind of feature him on the videos. But his initial early ages are very crucial. Next question is from Hannah Isa. Let's read this one. Are there lots of UK expats in the UAE? Would you stay in Abu Dhabi forever or move back to the UK later on? Well, I've answered the second part of the question, but the first one is there are lots and lots of UK expats. In fact, expats generally from the US, UK, Canada, Europe, anywhere else, India, Pakistan, tons and tons of them here in the UAE. We know quite a few families. We kind of stick to ourselves. And that's just because of our personalities, I suppose. There are a few families that we kind of chill with. There's a really good South African family who I know will be watching this vlog. Yo bro, really get on very well with that family. We consider them almost like our base family here. So there are a few other families that we know. Love your vlogs from India. Awesome, bro. Right, this is a message from Serish. How long did it take for you and your family to adjust living in Abu Dhabi and the culture that came with it? We found it quite easy to adjust here. I think the fact that when I was living in Ras Al Khaimah and then I had to move to Abu Dhabi, that was a little tough and difficult. So I think the first year was quite difficult, just adjusting and getting used to things. But then after that, once you've been here for a while, it gets super easy. I know there are a lot of Emirati subscribers and viewers to the channel. I would love to get more engaged with the Emirati community because that's one way of really getting a true feel for the UAE culture. Now, I do have a number of Emirati friends. I'm gonna get engaged with them and hopefully get them on the vlogs as well to show you that side of the UAE that a lot of expats don't show you. Here's my good friend Lyndon Adventures. Here we go. In the question.
EMKWAN Adventures, and my question to you is, what would be your dream job if you could choose any job? I'm looking forward to meet up with you.
Wow, what would be my ideal dream job if I could do any job? That's a tough one. I think my ideal job would be to do something that could help people. I've been thinking a lot recently about this, just about like projects that go beyond, videos that go beyond the usual kind of reviews and lifestyle kind of videos, to actually kind of inspiring people to help other people. So yeah, I don't know, to help people with something would be my ultimate ideal. And I feel like I'm kind of doing that already in terms of lecturing and educating. And also through videos and the narrative that comes with YouTube. This is from Shoaib. When are you gonna do a vlog with Mo Vlogs? This has been another request that keeps coming in again and again. I don't know when I'm gonna do a vlog with Mo Vlogs. Mo Vlogs is a really cool guy. If you haven't already, go check him out. He's just like me, a Brit that came out from the UK here now in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. He's a really nice YouTuber, or what comes across in his videos, a collab. Nothing's really happened so far. Go and bug him and see if we can make this happen. Okay, there's a question. If you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Okay, I think I would eat... Ooh, this is a tough question. I'd probably eat one of the healthy rolls that come from Eat Natural, which is a place here in Abu Dhabi. It's literally at the bottom of our building. They have this really nice wrap that has chicken in there, that has eggs in there, tomatoes, spinach, and basil seeds, and a bit of mayonnaise. Right, the next one is from, let's take a message from Ismail101. Nike Roshi or Adidas ZX Flux, I think you mentioned. I would go with the Nikes now. I had a pair of Nike Adidas Tubular. I wore them, loved them for about a month or so, and then they wrecked my feet, like completely wrecked my feet. I have flat feet anyway, and they just took me to the next level. I've been in pain ever since, so I'm staying away from any of the Adidas Tubulars now.
I'm EMKWAN. My name's Asif. I work in Coventry. I'm head of learning support. What advice do you give to people that want to work in teaching in Abu Dhabi?
Right, if you're gonna work in teaching, I think the first thing you should do is do a bit of research online, on Google. You know, education and teaching is such a broad aspect. You've got higher education, you've got, you know, primary, you've got schooling, then you've got special needs, and you know, and there's a lot of components within that industry, within teaching industry itself. What I would do, number one, is Google the specific part of education work that you want to get into. See if there is a need for that ultimately out here in the UAE. If there is, then start exploring about where. Is it in the private or in the government sector? Generally the government sector here pays better, but you know, with the whole situation with oil prices, with the oil economy out here, just generally in the Middle East at the moment, it's not an easy time to get a job. So think about how you can stand out from other people that are applying for the job. The final thing I'd recommend is in the UK itself, contact some agencies that specialize within teaching and specialize within the teaching area that you're going to go into. Right, I think this is going to be the last question. This is a question from Daz. What's your workout routine and what weights you normally hit out of curiosity? Right, my workout routine is absolutely messed. What I'm trying to do is trying to work out every evening, either go to the gym or swap between gym and swimming. What I'm really ideally trying to do is to lose the body fat and to gain muscle. I'm not really too keen on like getting super thin. I want really to just be healthier, be fitter, be stronger. But really, workout is nothing if you're gonna eat crap. So you need a combination of eating clean and also working out. Right, that's it from me for now for this Snapchat Q&A. Boy, look at the time. It has been a long one. I'm sorry I haven't answered all of the questions. I will try my best to do something like this again. If you enjoyed this vlog, please do give it that thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think about this vlog or any of the questions that I answered. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends and family all about the family that is Team EMKWAN. Anyway guys, back to normal vlogs on Sunday, so I will see you in that one. Until then, I'm EMKWAN. Thank you so much for all your love, and anyway, I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.